Hello there gamers, I'm Karudi8/Ninja Gamer, and today we are here with part 3 of PID. We're going to try and make a speed run to the boss, maybe not quite so much a speed run because we are going to try and get some stuff, but I did change my mind about the stars. We're not going to try and get all of those, we're only going to try and get a few of those because they are not necessary, they only make things easier. Alright. So if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the description below. I will be trying to get all the souvenirs. I believe we might get one in this episode. I'm not really certain though. And if I do miss any of the souvenirs, be sure to let me know because I am not certain where they all are. But I will try and figure that out through the walkthrough. And if I do miss any, I will try and go back in the next episode and get them. Alright, so in this episode we are introduced to some new things like the ability to use bombs. We are introduced to that in this episode, as well as, I don't believe we're introduced to anything else actually. Depending on how far we get, we could be introduced to some other elements, and also see our first boss, but I'm not sure if we're going to get that far in this episode. We probably won't, but we're going to try and get as far as we can here. Alright, this should also be the last time I am recording on Halloween, so I hope you guys have all had a happy Halloween and an amazing time dressing up in costumes and all that kind of stuff. My views might be a bit down because of Halloween, but that is okay. Let's see, what else was there that I was going to talk about Halloween? I'm not sure. Oh well. Alright, so this is where we are introduced to these new blue blocks. These blue blocks cannot have stuff thrown on them. We cannot throw our beams on them. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, I do not believe that is all he's supposed to say. Alright, I must have already been here and skipped this for some reason, but that guy tells us that these are his wax floors and we shouldn't stand on them, but we're gonna walk on them anyways. But he also tells us that our beams have no effect on them because they won't stick, so there's no point in throwing your beams on those. Also, there are blue enemies that he has apparently also waxed, which is quite interesting, but you cannot throw beams on those either to destroy them or for any other purpose really. Alright, this is where we receive our bombs from this girl. Now, I don't know if she's actually going to say it to us. Okay, here we go. Alright, and there we get our bombs. I do warn you, don't use these all at once because they do come in handy later on, and we are going to want to have a few of these to get past some things later on. Now the way that you do this is you go ahead and go into the A, if we can load that up. Alright, go ahead and hit A, and you can now use either F or D to assign these items. As you can see, I just equipped it with F. I actually want to put it in D instead, just to make things easier. And these two items can't be equipped, but there will be other items that can be equipped later on, and we will see those soon. Alright. Now if we go ahead and jump over here, we can then hit D, throw our bomb at that, and luckily that didn't kill us. It kind of got close, but it didn't. And there we go. So now if we throw this down here, go up here, go that, there we are, and we are out. Alright, now how we get past this is we just simply throw these onto here and rotate our way up. It's pretty simple. I'm guessing that none of you have really needed my help thus far, but hopefully soon that'll change. And we could get those stars if it were worth it, but alas, it's not. Ow! And probably should have gone for those stars because that, I believe that is the only way to actually get across. So we'll try and get those here. Throw that there. Nope. Okay. Try not to touch the spikes. Okay. Well, we hit them once. Oh well. We survived and we can now move on. Alright, I'm trying to remember what comes up next. I believe we have to kill one thing to get past this next part. Ah, no. Just some sibling jumble puzzles here. Alright, for those of you who do not know, I am hosting a giveaway. I do like to remind people of this every video, but the giveaway, the way that it's going to work, oh snap. The way it works is you leave a comment on a video, and I will pick randomly from all of the comments on all the videos. So if you leave multiple comments, you will have a greater chance of winning, but it is going to be at random, so, you know, it's kind of random. So I do encourage you to comment though, and as well invite your friends to comment, and feel free to check out the other videos even just to comment, so that you might have a greater chance of winning this amazing game, or even winning it for a friend to give away to him. It is a very amazing game, and I have said that continuously over and over. I'm hoping that I can pull some views out of this just to help boost my channel. For those of you who do not know what I do enjoy doing indie games. That's the majority of what I do, because indie developers, they do seem to try harder to get your attention, because they really need to. Because there are so many current developers out there right now that indie developers don't have too much luck. Alright, sweet. We got an armor boost. I believe you can actually get 2 from that if you hit both of these guys, although it is very hard. I actually did do it on my first try. That is why I say that. Alright, go ahead and go up here. Ah, yikes, we missed it. I might also be quiet at some points in this walkthrough just because I'm enjoying the music, as I'm sure you guys will enjoy the music as well, and I want you guys to be able to listen to the music and feel the atmosphere without my constant interruption. Man, lightning strikes. So I might be quiet at some points, and I do apologize for that. Well, I'm not really sorry for that, because I am doing it for your enjoyment. I don't like to constantly talk throughout the video, although it can make it entertaining at times. And here we are introduced to this new guy. As long as you are in his line of sight, he will go after you, so just try and get away from him as fast as you can. Once you're out of his line of sight, he won't hurt you anymore. Try and get that last star. Can we pull it in? No, we cannot. Alright, oh well. Got him killed. That sucks. Okay, so this is the first enemy we actually have to kill, so we're gonna try and speed through this like an amazing person. We actually gonna want this bomb down here. As you can see, you can purchase this one bomb right here. You're gonna want to do this because it is very helpful on killing this guy. This guy can be challenging. He's not too hard though. He's not a boss or anything. He's just, I suppose he would be a mini boss in the majority of games, but he's not really that big a deal. We'll go ahead and talk to this guy though. Alright, so we do have a slight advantage. We do have bombs, but the thing is, he has lock-on missiles, so you are going to want to dodge those. I believe we have 1 life vest, so that is very helpful. But if you do dodge his missiles like so, they actually can loop around and come back and haunt him. We'll see if one does. I believe that red one back there, nope, it seemed to blow up. Alright, got him once, and then we should be able to hit him the last 2 times with a bomb. So we'll go ahead and hit him with 1 bomb right there, and another bomb. That will kill him. Alright, pretty simple. That guy's not too hard. If we go up here, let's see if I can actually get up there. But if we throw this up here and make our way up to the top, we can actually get a constellation, which is one of the bonus things that are in this game. They're very interesting, and I do quite like the idea of having them in this game. It does quite make sense. Let's see if we can get up in here. Jump. And there we go. We can also get our bonus armor there, your bonus life vest if you want it. You don't actually need it, but here is the first constellation. I believe there are quite a few. I'm going to try and figure out how to get to them all. I have seen 2 so far. I know how to get to that one so far, and I'll try and figure out the other ones here. As you can see, there's an extra bomb up there. We don't really need it right now. We don't have any bombs left, but we'll live with that because we do have some life vests. Alright, so now jumping down here. This part's pretty simple. We're just gonna skip past these stars because, like I said, you don't need them. But I don't think there's even a record of how many stars you get. I believe there might be a high score, but we're not going for the highest score. We're just going for trying to beat the game in the puzzles. So we're gonna stick to what we know. Alright, so go ahead and stand on this edge and throw one over there just to try and get it. Make sure you're at the top of your jump so you don't hit those spikes on your way up, because that can be a bit irritating. There we go. Now what we can do is throw one right there, throw one right there, and make our way up. Slowly but surely. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab these stars up here just because they're easy to get. There we go. Also, you might have noticed from the last episode, my frame rate did improve. I'm actually using a new program to record called DxTory or something like that. I don't know if that's the exact name, but it is something like that, and it seems to work a bit better frame rate wise than Fraps does. As for the file size, that's not really important to you guys, but it does look better, so that's my point. So I hope you guys enjoy the better looking, the better FPS and that kind of stuff. Alright, this part can be kind of hard. It's not too hard, but it can be a bit tricky if you mess it up. Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, snap. There we go. So pretty much you just put the thing on the cubes and you rotate around and try and make it without falling onto the spikes. And yeah, it's not too challenging, but there you go. Let's see if we can trick this guy. Well, not trick him, but get around him. Yes, okay. And there we go. Got that guy killed. Alright, as you can see, we can actually max out in having bombs and armor. We already have 1 life vest, and that's the max we can have right now. So like I said, the stars are not essential, and in fact, as long as you're doing good, they are kind of pointless, except for the high scores. But if you're interested in getting high scores, I do encourage you to collect them, because it is an interesting addition to the game. Alright, let's try and grab all of these. There we go. Got all of them. Oh. You do need to watch out for those red chandeliers because they will fall on you. They are kind of everywhere. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some bombs right here. There we go, 2 bombs. We aren't actually we're probably not going to use those, but they're nice to have just in case we need them. Now what we're going to do here is just go ahead and come over here and throw 1 beam right there, and that'll kill them both over time. Oh snap, I almost forgot about that. No! That just wasted our life vest unneededly. Oh well. Alright, as you can see, there's another little room right here where we get our second life vest. And there is the constellation up there. I'm not sure how to get it yet. I actually think I see over there we can get out the chimney and go get it. We're going to try that. If I can't figure it out, I'm sorry about that, but hopefully I will be able to here. I'll go ahead and throw 1 of your beams on the end of this thing just so it can get all these blocks destroyed so we don't have to deal with them. Alright, yes, this is how we actually get the constellation. If you put a beam right here, that'll open this up, and there we go, we got our second constellation. That is pretty neat. I do like these constellations, they are pretty interesting. And it seems like for every star we get on the constellation, we actually get 2 stars, which is very helpful. Go ahead and grab these last 2, and then we can move on. There we go. I don't think there's actually anything else on the roof, so we're just going to head back down so we can do the next parts. Jump up. There we go. Go ahead and destroy that. Now this part can kind of be a pain. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. You do seem to have to take at least 1 hit of damage, and then you can jump over it again. I'm not sure how to get around that, sadly. That's the only way that I've seen to get past it. But I'm sure there is other ways. I'm just being ignorant to that fact. Alright. So I think that's going to be where we're going to end this episode, and we will continue the next episode in part 4. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Part 4 should get interesting. Hopefully we will get farther on and almost face the boss. I think I'm going to save the boss for part 5 because that can be a pretty long fight, and it can be pretty challenging. But yeah, definitely be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and share because this game is absolutely astounding and just wonderful. I love this game so much. And that's going to be it for today, so peace out, the Ninja Gamer.